Mm. All right. For any people that might be in here, let me know if y'all can hear me since I'm using this interesting mic here. We are reviewing the Michaela Meyer versus Alicia Baumgardner fight. Let's see how this goes. All right, cool. Michaela Meyer coming out right now, I believe. Always takes a little bit at the O2 Arena. See if we can get this up a little bit. Alrighty. Interesting entrance. Alright, here she comes. For those of y'all that might be joining in the stream, although not many, let me know who you predicted in this fight. I believe I got Michaela Meyer by decision in this one. Meyer using range advantage. I uh I think it's gonna be Alicia who tries to use her range advantage. I think that uh oh uh Meyer, I believe that she's gonna have to actually pressure Alicia Baumgardner because Alicia she's gonna be trying to be slick. Excuse me. That's mainly her style. But I think you got to try to pressure. Andre Ward said something like that earlier, I believe, as well. And I agree. Let's see what happens here. It's getting started. This is a damn good doubleheader. Yeah, this is a little bit of a different mic. It certainly can. All right, let's see. All right, good job by Alicia Baumgardner. Ooh, good little overhand right by Alicia that might have landed there. Let's see what Meyer can do. Oh, good job by Alicia. So far, Alicia's taking the round slightly. Good jab. All right. I agree. I believe Timothy Bradley just stated that you cannot let Alicia try to just sit back and outbox you. Like I said, Michaela's going to have to try to make her uncomfortable. Let's see what happens there. She's not moving bad, but she's not really throwing a whole lot either. And you can't do that against Alicia. You got to throw. Good right by Alicia. So far, Alicia Baumgartner's taking it. Good jab by Michaela there. Got to do more, though. I agree. I agree. She's got to throw more. Yeah. I'm trying my best with the audio, but this is the best mic that I got. That overhand right might have missed there. All right, I'll get that first round to Alicia. I got a little scorecard right here. I say that first round goes to Alicia. Michaela's got to do more. It's good advice by the coach. Got to pick it up a little bit. 100% agree. Yeah, thanks, man. No problem. I just don't know which mics to get. I'm not necessarily a technology expert. Yeah. All right, let's see what happens here. I need to see more defense from Michaela, and she needs to work in on that jab a little bit more. Probably go to a body and come up top with the left hook in her right hand. Because Alicia Baumgartner does have a little bit of problem with pressure. Nice try. Good, avoided that one. See, if Michaela does start pressuring her, I'm also going to be interested to see how Baumgartner uh, adjusts against that. Because the last time someone pressured her, she didn't do super well. Because oftentimes she doesn't keep her hands up very well. Maybe a good left there. Just missed that. Nice try, Michaela. You got to do a little bit more than that. Ooh, good left. Yeah, right now Michaela's fighting too scared. Good left by Alicia. Good jab by Alicia. Yeah, Michaela doesn't look comfortable in her shots. Ooh. Ref apparently not interested in splitting them up. Good jab by Michaela. Not enough to win the round, though. Let's see how Michaela adjusts to this, because she's got to do more, in my opinion. Oop, maybe a good right there. Nice try. I still give that round to Baumgardner just by a little bit. This is a 10-round fight. I think it's a 10-round fight. There's Savannah Marshall. That's really, really going to be a tough fight, or should be anyway. Oof. Yeah, Savannah's got great power. That's one thing I know about her. Great, great power for a woman boxer, especially. There's Claressa. I think Claressa, to be honest with you, is a little bit worried for this fight. Not saying that she'll lose that. I predicted her to win, but you can tell she's a bit nervous. All right, good jab by Meyer. She got pressure, though. She's got to make her uncomfortable. She's got to, like I said, she owns, kind of like I said about Savannah Marshall. They got to kind of fight like Fury did against Wilder. You got to get in there, make them uncomfortable. All right, good jab by Michaela. At least she is talking to her. She might be getting a bit nervous. Good jab by Michaela. Okay. Let's see how Alicia responds. Nice try. Just missed, though. Good jab to the body. She's doing almost landed the right, but not quite. I would like to see more double jabs out of Meyer. Probably the same thing from Alicia, to be honest with you. Yeah, good right to the body by Alicia. Right now, I'd say Mayer's just winning it by a bit because of her jab, but they're both good looking, to be honest. Especially these two. Oh, crap, I missed that one. Good jab by Alicia. Nice try, but she not sure if that one landed. Good jab by Michaela. Come on, man, you gotta. Ooh, good right. Oh, good left by Alicia though. This one is a tough round to score. Round three is one that could go either way. Oof. Thoughts on the trunks? I haven't paid much attention to them actually. I'll have to take a look at them. Yeah, straight 1-2. I agree with everything that her coach is saying. Either A, she's just too slow to perform it, or she's just a little bit too nervous. You got to get in there. That third round. How would I even score that round? That third round was tough. Ugh. I'll give the last round to Meyer just by a smidge. Very tough round though. Easily could have given it to Alicia or given it to her. All right. Yep, only 10-round fight. So Michaela's got to pick it up here because she could be easily be down every single round. Yeah, she is tense. Christina Poncher, I believe is the name, the announcer, female announcer. She said the same thing I've been saying. All right, good jab, but you got to come over the top of the right. She's not doing bad, but she got to throw more. Because right now Alicia is good jab there. That is Alicia's downfall. She don't keep her hands up as much. Good right. Ooh, good jab. Oh, good uppercut by Alicia, but Meyer's starting to get to her a bit. Or Meyer. Meyer's got a good jab. They both do actually, but Meyer's got more defense than what Alicia does. But Alicia, because of her speed and power and her athleticism, she can get around it. That's why you gotta make her uncomfortable. Meyer's starting to do it a little bit, but only 10 rounds. Ooh, hell of a right by Meyer or Meyer. Hell of a right. Ouch. She's got to go for more than just a 1-2, though. She's got to get a left hook in there. She's got to throw. Uh-oh. Meyer looked really good that round. Like I said, Baumgardner, the biggest weakness of her, she don't like to keep her hands up. That one's definitely a Meyer round. No doubt about it. See this right hand that lands here. Woo. Oh, and a left. She did exactly what I said she would need to do. Like I said, get in that good 1-2-3. She needs to go to the body a little bit more, in my opinion, with hooks, though. Yeah, she is. I think she is finding herself a little bit. There's Savannah Marshall. Those are pretty cool gloves. Yeah, Timothy Bradley, yeah. I agree. He says that he loves the adjustments from Michaela Mayer. I agree. She's adjusting well. We'll see what Alicia does. It's going to be very interesting. Oh, dragging her head down. Round 5. Good jab by Mayer. Yep. Like I said with Baumgartner, she don't like to keep her hands up. That's the same weakness that I keep seeing. Maybe landed her right there. Good right by Mayer. They're both trying to land right hands. But Michaela's right now. Good jab by Michaela. Yeah, Michaela in my good right. Yep, Timothy Bradley said the same thing I've been saying. Poor defense of Baumgardner. Same exact thing I've been saying. She keeps trying to throw the right hand. I'm wondering what she's looking at. I'm talking about Alicia, that is. Good left. Good jab. If this keeps going on, Alicia might get a little bit hurt. Those punches look like they have a little bit of pressure behind them. Bradley lost to Manny. Yeah, I thought he lost to Manny too. In fact, I thought he lost all 3 fights. The first fight, certain people said was close, but I didn't think so. Good right by Mayer. Oh, good job by Alicia. Oh, there's a slight right by Alicia. So you think she's gonna move right into it? I see. I still give that round to Mayer. That's a tough one. But Mayer's starting to find herself a little bit more. 3-2 Baumgardner. That's a fair scorecard. That's a fair scorecard. I think I have it 3-2 Mayer, but that third round easily could have went to Baumgardner as well. 3-2 either way, so not a bad scorecard at all. Rod Laver Arena. Nice. I don't think that the Haney versus Cambosis rematch is going to be that competitive, but we'll see what happens on that one. All right, round 6. Now it's Alicia that's going to have to adjust a little bit. She hasn't been looking very good these past 2 rounds. She's going to have to keep her hands up. Good left by Michaela, but I don't know if she can do that. Nice try by Michaela. Good jab by Michaela, I think. Alicia going to southpaw a little bit. Good right by Meyer. Yep, this fight's pretty much going just as I predicted. Yep, definitely. Haney looks drained. Yeah, I thought so too. For those of you that remember if you guys ever watched Conor McGregor when he fought Jose Aldo, that's what he looked like. He's not a natural 135 pounder. He's at least a 140 pounder in my opinion. But it is what it is. I guess it happens with some fighters. But yeah, well, I still think he's gonna beat Cambosis. If it was maybe against Davis or something like that, maybe I'd be worried. But good jab by Mayer. She said Meyer's looking for the uppercut. Really? Ooh, good body shot. Good body shot again. They're both winging that right. Ooh, good left by Mayer. Exactly. Nice. Good. Starting to put that left hook in there and it's working. Good right. Yeah, Alicia's starting to get outworked. She's not laughing anymore. She's not being cocky anymore. And the coach is that almost looks like what the heck is that? Tony Harrison? Yeah, Meyer is looking better. I agree. She's looking very good. I kind of predicted that. She seems to be a little bit of a slow starter, but and especially against Alicia, she's powerful. She's fast, but she doesn't have great defense. That is Tony Harrison then. Wow. That's interesting. We'll see how good of a coach he is because we all know Tony had his flaws. Not a good defensive fighter either. Final 4. Let's see what happens. Now the punches landed are even 60-60. So whoever comes up big within these final 4, good jab. Yeah, Michaela's defense is just too good for Alicia, in my opinion. I think she even blocked that. She's starting to turn it up a bit, though. Michaela can't let her push her back. Michaela has to push her back. But as for Alicia, that's a good counter. Starting to put her hands up a bit more, too, which is good. Yep, Timothy Bradley said that she needs to step. She needs to step on the gas. I think he was talking about Alicia anyway. Ooh, good right by Alicia. Ooh, good left by Alicia. Michaela's got to get back in there. She almost looks slightly hurt. Good left by Michaela, maybe. A little bit of blood on Michaela. Still keeping her hands up, but she's got to get nice. Good right. Ooh. Oh, good right by Alicia, though. I still think Alicia's taking the round, though. She just landed too much. Hmm. This is going to be a really tough last final three. I'll give that round to Alicia. That was a round that could have went either way, but I'll give it to Alicia. I have this. What's the score that I got? Got a 4 rounds to 3 for Meyer. Easily could go either way. There's Claressa. Four three Baumgardner. Yeah, that's a good scorecard too. No problem with that scorecard at all. Michaela's corner's got to get after her. They got to tell her to go for it. Really, both do. So this could be going either way. I don't know what the hell the judge is going to be scoring this one. It's very even. Sticking her right out a little bit. Okay. I, Michaela Mayer, in my opinion, would benefit from a double jab. There's one. But she needs to be more potent with it. She can't be afraid to back her up. There she goes. Yeah, we sure do. Couldn't tell what landed there. Alicia's backing up. Pretty much what we all predicted, though. She's mainly a backing up fighter. So far, no one's really landed anything flush. Oh, good left by Alicia. Yeah, Michaela. Yeah, a lot of those punches aren't landing, but she's busier. So Michaela's got to do something here. Because right now, Baumgardner's winning the round. Yeah, exactly. Just what Timothy Bradley's saying is saying. She's letting her hands go more, and Michaela's got to do that. She's trying, but good jab by Alicia. Michaela, you got to get in there. You're not gonna just completely outbox in the middle of the ring. Maybe a right. Couldn't even tell if that landed. But Alicia's getting to her a little bit. Yeah, I got to give that round to Baumgardner. Michaela's not doing much. This is a tough one. I think I have it 4-4. One of you guys, of course, has it 4 or probably 5-3 now for Baumgardner. Michaela's really got to step it up here because if anyone's losing this fight, it's probably Michaela Mayer. Up and down. That's good advice, but she's just not throwing enough. She's got to make the fight ugly. I agree. She does have to make a statement for the last round. She's got to make a statement for these. Is this the last round or is it the final two? I think it's the final two. She got to make a statement for the rest of the fight. Let's see what's going on. Well, Christina Punter almost acts like she thinks Michaela's winning these last couple rounds. I'm not quite so sure about that. Good jab by Michaela there, though. If Michaela's able to win these next two, though, I might give it to Michaela about 6 rounds to 4. Good jab. Good jab. Good right. All right, Michaela's start. Ooh, good left. She can't let Alicia bully her. Really, both of them, but especially Michaela because Alicia, I think that she only has so much because her hands are always down. Good left. Ooh, good right by Michaela. Ooh, good left by Michaela. All right. All right. She's coming back a little bit. This is going to be a very interesting scorecard. This is definitely Michaela's round so far, though. 30 seconds left. She's probably got it, but we'll see. Oh, there she goes. She's starting to exchange with her. That's some of the things that Savannah Marshall's going to have to do against Claressa Shields, too. She's going to have to exchange with her. Not necessarily always on the inside because Claressa's the shorter armed and faster fighter, but she's going to have to show her that she's not afraid of her power. All right. That's a good comeback round. That's a good comeback round. Yeah, I agree. This fight is so close. Oof. Last round. Yeah, they're smiling and laughing. I'd be yelling at her in the corner right now if I was his corner, or at least telling her that you got to take this last round. I mean, everyone handles pressure differently, I guess, but she got to do something here. Both of them do, really. Whoever loses this round, I think loses the fight. They have Baumgardner landing more punches. I don't know if the last round was that close in terms of punches. It seems like Michaela outlanded her 3-1 in my opinion, but they all smile as well. I agree. Excellently said by Andre Ward. There's got to be urgency. Both of them got to be urgent in this round. And right now, they're both a little bit timid. Good jab by Michaela. Good defense by Michaela. Good jab by Michaela. A little flurry there by Alicia, but nothing. Maybe a body shot there by Michaela. Seems like she's handling the pressure well. And that's a part of being good left by Michaela to the body, but Alicia came back. Good right by Michaela. Alicia seems a bit nervous in this round. Good body shot, but didn't seem like I had much steam on it. Good jab. Just nicked her. Ooh, Alicia's got to do something here if she wants to take this round. Good left by Michaela. At least a more impactful shot of the two. Good jab. Yeah, she's got a really good jab. I like the way she dips her head down too while she's throwing it. Whew. I think Michaela took that last round. I think that she took the fight. Just barely, but I think that she took the fight. That's a tough one to score. I would say it's a draw at the least. But in my well, at the most, I guess I would say more than likely Michaela just nicked it, just by a smidge. But we'll see. That's gonna be real tough. And how the refs scored it, how the judges scored it. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I have Michaela winning just by a bit, but you could have easily scored this a draw. I do have 5 definitive rounds though for Michaela. Uh, I have about 3 to 4 definitive ones for Alicia. You could have easily scored at least 4 definitive though for Alicia. So this one's really going to be tough. Wouldn't shock me at all if it's another split decision. Yep, I am too. Timothy Bradley said not enough action. Well, that's kind of how both those girls fight. They're not. They're not. You're talking about the biggest fight in their career. It's not always going to be the most action packed. I think that they did their best for the pressure. There's Claressa, just in the United States armor there. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch at all, but I think that Michaela just took it. Let's see what happens. It's taking a while, so all right. I think here we go. Let's see what they scored it. Wow, it's taking a real long time. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if this is a draw. Split decision. Wow, 97 to 93. 96 to 95. Let's see who wins. I have a feeling it's going to be Michaela, but really? I don't know about that one. I don't know. I don't agree with that one. I'm not sure about that one. I mean, it was close, but I don't know. 6 rounds for Alicia. I'm not so sure about that. I would love to see a rematch as well. Wow, I'm a bit surprised there. Oof, close fight though. She's cute, so I'll accept it. They're both good looking, I think. Shit. I don't think you're going to see much more action in a fight. That's going to be very interesting, to see who would win the rematch. Because oftentimes, whoever the winner is of the first match is going to be the winner of the second one. Well, I don't think the final round was that hard to score. I thought Michaela clearly won it. Alicia deserves this. Well, personally, I thought Meyer deserved it, but we'll see what happens in the rematch. But if the rematch does occur, whoever wants to win that fight, they're gonna have to be a bit busier. And since Alicia probably already won the first fight, sometimes that can sway the judges. So Michaela's gonna have to, if she wants to win the rematch, she's gonna have to be really, uh, she's really gonna have to go after her. She's gonna have to make it much more dominant. She can't make it that close. So close fight. I might have to rewatch it. Alicia landed the most clean shots. Um, I think the judges gave it to the more aggressive. Well, personally, I thought Meyer was, well. You could say that Alicia uh, was more aggressive here and there. I really don't have a problem with that. She certainly threw more in certain times, but I thought Meyer landed the more impactful blows, especially later on down the line. But it was close. I'll have to rewatch it. Definitely close. Gotta write down my scorecard for the Claressa Shields versus Savannah Marshall fight. Ouch. But yeah, that's for Alicia landing the most clean. I thought that Alicia landed the more clean shots for sure within the first three. But I think the second half, Michaela was defending a lot of those shots, and Alicia looked uncomfortable. Of course, there was a. Let me take a look at the rounds here. There was, I think it was around 6 and 7 to where Alicia came back a little bit. So yeah, it's not a bad scorecard at all. I thought Meyer won by a little bit, but not a big problem with Alicia winning at all. Very close fight. Not a robbery by any means. Closer than that. Yeah, 97 to what was it? 97 to 93. Yeah, that was that was a bit bogus. Well, let me take a look here. Let me try to add this up. Let's see what number is that? 40, 50, 60. So that would have been like 96. So I would have scored about 96 to. Not very good at math trying to add it up here, but let's see. I don't know. I believe I admire winning by like a point or two, but very close fight. No problem with it whatsoever. No doubt. Very good fight. Whew. I hope this next one is close. A lot of people predict that Clarissa Shields will dominate. I'm not quite sure if she's going to dominate. If she does win the fight somewhat more dominantly, I think it'll probably be about 7 rounds to 3. But I want to be surprised at anything really. I landed Meyer or Meyer, 116 and 104. I would have to rewatch the fight. Very close fight. Trying to look at the rounds over. Let me see. The first three, I think you could have argued definitively went to Alicia. Let's see. Then next four definitely went to Meyer. Then five, I think. Then six. So the next three, I thought went definitively to Meyer. And then 1, 2, next one to Alicia. That's interesting. I would have to see which rounds the judges personally scored it. Is that Tony Harrison? LOL. Just turn the fight. Yeah, it is. I said the same thing. I'd like to see a rematch, but because Mayer lost the first one, I would probably predict Alicia to win the rematch. Usually, people who lose the first match, they don't fare very well in a rematch, even if they believe that they truly thought that they won, because they just it just doesn't give them a good mental edge. And Savannah don't fucking. She don't look like she has much power, but she has massive power. It's going to be very interesting to see if she's actually willing to exchange with Claressa, how she'll be able to handle that. Mm. Let's see. Marshall cannot. Marshall can knock out Haney. That's something I'd like to see, but she does have very good power, though. Jesus, good lord. This match is really going to be interesting, and I think Claressa's a bit nervous. I want to see how she handles that. I think that either A, she's going to come out very aggressive early on to try and see how Savannah reacts, or B, she's going to be very, very, I'm not going to say afraid, but a bit timid. Uh, so that'll be up to Savannah Marshall if she wants to take over. However, if Claressa wants to win, like I said, she's going to have to try to make her uncomfortable. 30-50 and a 50-50 fight can be good enough, like Marshall, but are best avoided for the most part. Yeah. Well, hell, good on Claressa for making a better life for herself. I don't know if Savannah's ever been afraid of Claressa. Savannah seems like a cool customer. Doesn't mean she'll win the fight, but Savannah seems really relaxed. It's really gonna we're gonna see how good Savannah truly is in the exchanges. If she's able to use her feet to get in and out, use her lead hand, and able to handle Claressa's power and speed. Claressa's career. That is actually a very interesting take. How things will end up. Let's see. I could see Shields getting knocked out, but I think she will overwhelm Marshall on the inside. That was my concern as well, uh, because Savannah's not the fastest, and she's not a bad inside fighter. But right now, Benavidez beat Canelo. I thought the contrary a long time ago. Canelo has declined. I would have to see. Right now, I think I would still bet on Canelo Alvarez, just because of his superior skill. I thought in the last fight he kind of carried Golovkin a little bit, but I think the next match is going to be against Beevil. We'll really see how good Canelo is in his next match after that. And if he loses that one, I would like to see the Jamal Charlo or Benavidez. Then there will be no more excuses to not fight those guys. See what Timothy has to say. See, she really likes to go in there with the jab and then whop you with the right hand. Savannah's going to have to avoid that. And as for Claressa, she's also going to have to avoid a jab and a right hand, depending on who does their game plan a bit better. It's going to be very hard. I think Benavidez has a better shot than Charlo, but I still want both. Yeah, no doubt. In my opinion, Benavidez certainly would. He's bigger. I don't think that he's all around more naturally talented than Charlo, but he is bigger. David Benavidez to me looks like a natural light heavyweight, to be honest. And Charlie, in my opinion, he's just too flawed. He has good power, but I don't think it would be enough to hurt Canelo, at least a decent version of him. And he's a bit too stiff for my liking as well. Whew, let's see what happens. Hell of a fight previously, though. Timothy Bradley said that he didn't see enough action. I actually thought that it was a great fight. You could tell that they were both feeling the pressure, and Alicia was just able to come out with it. Savannah Marshall up first. PBC moving to the zone. I did see Floyd Mayweather Jr. apparently fighting Deji, or whatever the hell his name is. Uh, I am wondering, though, why PBC is having so many pay per views with certain fights that don't even seem pay per view worthy. Because Top Rank, I think, kind of started doing that at the end a little bit, and that's when they went out of business. Doesn't mean that they will, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll be getting the Deontay Wilder fight tonight too. Probably won't be going live for it, but I'll review it. I want to see Charlo versus Plant. That would show me what level he's on. That would be interesting. Um, I think that before the Canelo fight, I probably would have bet on Plant to win because he's pretty slick. Uh, but um, it would be interesting now. I need to see Caleb Plant in the Durrell fight. If he ends up getting a stoppage or is super duper dominant, maybe it's a 50-50 fight against Charlo, but I don't know if he's the same after that knockout. But we would have to see. As for Adrian Broner said something about PBC. Yeah, I heard about that. Uh, I would have to see about that myself. You just never know. But I'll probably wait for him. Yeah, I mean, if they are going out of business, it'll happen sooner or later. So and these intros at the O2 Arena always take like 35 minutes. Oh man, there she is, Miss Savannah Marshall. Whoo, she's pretty damn big for a woman. I mean, she don't look thick or anything, but tall and lanky. Looks like it's a 2-1 fight. Claressa Shields is the favorite. Pretty much around the same odds I would have. If the real KO's Plant, does that take away a little from Canelo's KO win? Um, well, that's a good question. I wouldn't say so because you just never know how a fighter is after they get KO'd, and certain fighters are just completely traumatized after they get KO'd. But you maybe you'd be able to say that because Darrell is not a guy that should beat Caleb Plant tonight. So I mean, I don't. That's not the worst point. Marshall, my future wifey. Oh man, I thought the previous two girls, Baumgardner and Meyer, I thought that they were the two best looking women of the night, to be honest. But these two ain't bad either. Maybe Usyk versus Tyson is the most skilled and technical fight in this generation. It is one of them. Definitely no doubt about it. I just wonder if Usyk would be able to handle the size because I mean, he was able to handle Joshua, but man, Fury is something else. You're talking about like 270, 280 pounds of pure skill. He's big, man. Oh, Claressa looks ready. Savannah looks ready too. Whew. Let's hope for a competitive fight. Whew, that's a lot of people. I don't think I've ever seen. Let's see. Better be if it's too strong for Canelo. Gonna get killed. That's a very huge possibility. I think that Canelo is a greatly skilled boxer, but Better Beef is very powerful, decently technically skilled too. He doesn't quite look it when you watch some of his fights, but when you see him against like Vosdick and Marcus Brown and Joe Smith Jr., he's a bit more technical. Uh, you know who Subrio Matias is at 140? I feel like I've heard that name, but no, I'm not. I'm not super familiar with them. Sergey Derevyanchenko didn't even get knocked out by Charlo or GGG, and he has not been the same after those wars. So I don't know what Plant is gonna be like. Yeah, I agree. You never know what a fighter is like after a loss, especially their first loss and a knockout loss. So that's tough because I think Plant winning going into that fight, I think he was confident, at least somewhat, and just figuring out in the middle of the fight that you're not on the guy's level. That's traumatic for some fighters. Ricky Hatton had to deal with the same thing against Floyd Mayweather Jr. He was never the same after that. So I agree. Well, Claressa looks a lot more relaxed now. Favored by negative 130. Yep, so about a 2-1 fight. Yeah, I agree with you, Ralph. I agree with you. I've been saying that for a long time now. I think that Canelo certainly has improved as a fighter. I think that Mayweather still probably is the all-around greater boxer by a little bit, but I definitely think Canelo has improved, no doubt about it. Mayweather's just he's a tough guy to face, and especially when he's smaller and he has that speed over a guy like Canelo. So, no doubt about it. I think Canelo has improved. Almost ready. Oh man, is that who is that? Oh, that's one. I thought that was him. Is that Huey Fury? What the hell is he doing there? Smash the like button. Thanks, man. Canelo's always. Oh, hold on. Let me go down there. Thank you, sir. Canelo always looked better at 154 and 160. It just he fought hard fights at a young age. Um, yeah, I would somewhat agree. The first, I would say, 30 something, 40 something fights of his career, it was, sometimes against iffy opponents. But then once he started facing Austin Trout, it was all great opponents from there. Excuse me. Boy, they're really stretching this out. Huey for his dad is Savannah Marshall's trainer. Gotcha. Had a feeling. That's probably why she fights so similar. Then I said that in my fight prediction that she fights a lot like Tyson Fury, in my opinion. That's probably why she uses her jab a lot like him. She moves a little bit like him. That's a lot of fights, a lot of miles on the body. Yep. No, I agree. But it's been done before to a degree, so we'll see. I'm about Canelo, so we'll see what he can do. This next career, next part of Canelo's career, I'm guessing when he assumes, when I'm assuming, excuse me, when he faces Bivol in a rematch. Whether he wins or loses that match, that's really going to determine where the next part of his career goes. Whew. Oh, that's a nice shirt. That is a heavy crowd, man. You can't see any of them because it's so dark, but there's just thousands of people there. I'd be so nervous. Peter Free used to train Tyson, but currently he is and his uncle are on non-speaking terms, from what I hear. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I think I heard about that as well. Not video related. Do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. Yeah, you'll see your messages pop up here and there. I know. I'm just drowning in the bitches over here. You don't even know. Mayweather and Roy Jones are maybe the most skilled fighters I have ever seen. Mayweather certainly. Roy Jones, I think, is highly skilled. Um, I think that what was I about to say? I would say Mayweather's the more defensively responsible fighter. Roy Jones, when he started to lose some of his reactions, you could tell that it was starting to go downhill a little bit. That's why he got knocked out by Antonio Tarver, because his defense a lot of the times was just as pure athleticism. But he was a phenomenal talent, no doubt about it. He's probably the most physically talented athlete I've seen in boxing history. I don't even think there's a close second. Roy Jones Jr. was a freak athlete. Oh no, I agree. I don't know one greater athlete in boxing history than Roy Jones. And I mean, I wasn't really around when they were fighting, but Mike Tyson, Ali, those guys were freaks. I've never seen no one like Roy Jones. Has the fight started? Not yet, but is about to soon. Like in about 2 minutes. Roy Jones moved like water. Yeah, Roy was phenomenal. Uh, One fighter I was watching yesterday actually, which is pretty good. I don't know if I'd compare him to right prime Roy Jones, excuse me, but Joe Calzaghe was pretty good as well. I would have loved to seen Joe Calzaghe versus an Andre Ward or someone like that. That would have been interesting. Whoo! Savannah doesn't even look like she has an ounce of emotion. Looks like she's on Xanax or something. Oh, there's Chrissy Bank Jr. and Ricky Hatton. Not home to watch it. No, no problem, man. I'll try to compensate my best for you. Whew. All right. Believe this is a 10-round fight as well. Uh, got my scorecard right next to me. Let's just see how it goes. As far as boxing skills goes, two of the best that I've seen are Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran. Certainly, especially for their day, no doubt about it. Duran was probably the. I'm trying to remember when he fought. Well, he fought for a while. He fought in the 70s, 80s, 90s. He probably was that those generations version of Manny excuse me, Manny Pacquiao. Not completely in style, but in terms of being able to move up the weight classes and actually be somewhat successful, yeah, he was a great fighter. Sugar Ray Leonard as well, best fighter of his generation, in my opinion. Andre Ward is like Shakur, low blow, and they are dirty fighters. I actually like Shakur and Andre. The punches were maybe a bit low in the Sergey Kovalev fight, but around on the bell line, you could say. Eubank is texting Ben saying this could be us, but you cheating. Oh man. I still can't believe that shit, man. All right, here we go. All right, Savannah's pressuring her. Okay, so Claressa's starting out a little bit timid. Interesting. So far, Savannah's defending it decently well. God. Nice try. So far, she's defending it well. But her jab has to be more potent. She's got to stick it in there. She's kind of just tapping it. A body attack would also be good from Savannah Marshall. Claressa as well. Timothy Bradley said this is the first time that he's seen Claressa use her legs. I don't think so. Good left by Claressa. Uh-oh. Did Savannah get hurt a little bit there? Like I said, Savannah can't be afraid of her. She's got to throw. And so far, she hasn't. Good right by Claressa. Yeah, you can't just stand there. You got to throw with her. Exactly. Timothy just said bully the bully. That's why Claressa's winning this round. Savannah's throwing, but a lot of those on the arms. She slipped it a little bit. Not enough, though. Duran's ring IQ was just ridiculous. Oh, yeah, I've seen a couple of his fights. He was a phenomenal fighter. Okay, well, Savannah's coming back a little bit. This is going to be an interesting fight. Okay, Savannah's starting to avoid these punches a bit, but when she's ooh, good right by Savannah. But when she's avoiding them, she's got to come back with something. She can't just stare at her. That's a real tough round. Claressa was clearly winning it at first, but then Savannah came back a bit. I'll give it to Claressa. I'll give it to her. I thought that she just won it. All right, first round in the books. Is it just me or seeing all black on the video, or your video is just really good? No, it really is all black. I'm just doing commentary. That's a tough round. I'm guessing most people gave it to Claressa, but for the few that maybe did give it to Savannah, I would understand. But I gave Claressa that first round. And Savannah's got to adjust here. She's got to be willing to throw with her on the inside. She's got to make her uncomfortable. She's already coming straight at her. Wow. Good body shot by Claressa, though. Good right by Savannah, I think. Oh, good right by Claressa. Ooh. Good right by Savannah. And you know that type of power she's got. Claressa didn't throw as much when she got hit. This is already the toughest fight of Claressa's career. Good right by Savannah. Uh-oh. Whew. Yeah, like I said, man, this fight's going to be hell. Maybe a left there by Claressa, couldn't tell. Right now, Savannah might be winning the round, though, especially with that right she landed. Oh, boy, that hurt. Good, she's avoiding Claressa's. Ooh, good body shot by Savannah. Good body shot by Claressa. These refs are not wanting to split up the fighters today. Savannah's avoiding her punch as well, but good uppercut by what I was concerned about. Oh, good 1-2 by Claressa. Good left by Savannah. Good right by Savannah. Good right by Claressa. Oh my God. Yeah, this was my concern about Savannah. Fighting on the inside. She's got to use her feet a bit more. Good right by Claressa. She's rolling, but she's not coming back with anything. That's a tough round. I don't know who won that one. Ooh, I don't know. Savannah clearly won the first part, but that second half, Claressa was coming on. Marshall faces toughest challenge in the look of success volume, punching busier fighter. She seemed a bit busier that round, but that oh my god, this fight's so tough. I think the first round was the most definitive. I think that Claressa clearly won that one, but that second one, I really don't know. I'll give it to Savannah by a smidge. By a smidge. This is a great fight. Yeah, man. Like I said, this is going to be the toughest fight of Claressa's career. Savannah's no joke. See, what were they going to replay here? Good body shot by Claressa. Yeah, you could have easily gave that to Claressa as well. Now Savannah's got to adjust. She's got to back up, use her range. And like I said, she can't get bullied on the inside because right now she is. Savannah also should be throwing a jab to the body. As for Claressa, she's doing decently well, but I think that she should pressure a bit more. She needs to, because right now Savannah is not adapting very well against the flurries. Good body attack. Good left by Claressa. Good right by Claressa. But Savannah's taking the round so far, I believe. Damn. My bad. Savannah's got to get busier on the inside. I don't know why she's just letting her tee off on her like that. Once again, that was my main worry. Good right by Claressa. Good right again by Claressa. Good jab by Marshall. Couldn't tell if that landed by Claressa or not. Good right. See, yeah, see, she's not moving back at all. That was my main worry. She's getting hit every single time. She'll slip the first couple, but then afterwards she gets hit by like 2 or 3. And I noticed that. That's why I mentioned in my prediction video. Good left by Savannah. Good body shot. Yeah, I think Claressa's taking the round now. I think Savannah had it in the early part, but she's just getting hit way too much. She's landing, but she's way too. She's not moving enough. Andre would have elbowed Calzaghe in the grill 35 here. Possibly. Who knows? That would have been a great fight, though. You could easily have this 3 rounds to 0 for Claressa Shields so far. I think I have it 2 rounds to 1, but if you had it 3-0, no problem with that either. Talking about Kambosos versus Haney right now. All right, round what, 4? Savannah's got to adjust here. Good right by Claressa. Yeah, she's just not moving enough. She's not really afraid of Claressa's power, but she's not moving enough. I agree. She's staying too close to range for too long, while Claressa's the faster fighter, and you don't want to do that. Savannah should be doing a body attack right now. I don't know what the there she goes. But she also should be moving in and out, like I said, like Tyson Fury did against Wilder. She's not using her legs at all. She's just coming in, and I don't know why you would try to do that against a shorter arms, faster fighter. Good right by Claressa. Good right by or good left by Claressa. Savannah's not countering on the inside at all. Oh, she is a little bit there, but nowhere near enough. Yeah, she's throwing, but she's not landing anything in this corner. She's got a bully her in the clinch too, and she's not doing it. I agree. Andre Ward said that she's got to step on the gas when Claressa wants to rest. I agree, but she's just look just looking at it. Excuse me. I don't think that she knows how to do it. Good left by Shields. Yeah, that's another round for Shields. Savannah's just not. She's not doing what she needs to do. She's just way too hittable. There's no reason to stay on the inside for that long. That's what Bivol did against Canelo whenever Canelo wanted to take a breath. Bivol, yeah, he certainly was. And Canelo was exhausted in that fight. See, Savannah in that situation, she should be, she's all around too slow like Usyk versus AJ. I agree. There's moments where she gets to her, but not enough. And she's not moving her feet at all. The reason why Fury was so successful against someone like Wilder is because he used his feet. He moved in and out at the correct times. Marshall's not moving in and out at all. And she just switched out. I don't think that she knows what to do. Good jab by Marshall. There she goes. Good body, but she's got to move out of that. Like why are you standing right there? I that's not something that you want to do. She's winning the round so far, but for how long? But you can tell that Claressa's a bit nervous. She's not attacking like she regularly does. She's getting punches in, but you can tell that this is a real challenge. See, like there's no reason for Savannah to come in there like that with her hands down. And why are you trying to compete with her on the inside? You have to move off. You have to use angles. It's either that or have great timing. Joe Joyce is slow, and as a spectator, you can see his punches. Show's only going to get slower from the body shots. She needs to knock Claressa out. I agree. Savannah must jab to death and pick up pace, back up shields. Her pace, in my opinion, really isn't even that bad. The problem is that she's standing too close to range. There's no reason to stand in that close to range with a fighter that has shorter arms than you and is faster than you. You're not going to beat a fighter that has shorter arms and is faster than you on the inside. She should be moving in and out with her jab, and then when she tries to rest, put on the pace. Because she's landing, but it's good left by Claressa. Good right by Shields. Savannah gets these good flurries. Now she's just getting hit way too often. So far, you could argue that Shields is winning in a shutout. Claressa with the shoulder roll on the ropes. Yeah, that is one good thing about the one few things I think that she has with defense. She has a shoulder roll. Claressa a lot of times, excuse me, will keep her hands down. I've stated that before. She is getting hit, but the problem is that Savannah, first of all, she's not throwing enough in certain exchanges, and on top of that, she's not really in the right range. Mm. Yeah, I have it 4 rounds to 1 for Claressa, and you could easily argue it 5-0. I don't see Marshall knocking Shields at this paid game plan. It's possible, but more than likely not. Claressa is an experienced fighter. Well, it's good that she has a lead hand, but she's just there's just no reason to stay in there and try to out counter someone that's faster than you. It's not going to work. She's taking my B to school. Yeah, right now she is. Savannah's frustrated, and I think she knows she's not going to win this one. Well, it's a good uh, brawl, but it's not really that. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not a good fight. It is, but in my opinion, Savannah could certainly be doing more. Oh, Claressa looks a bit hurt here. I don't. Even if Savannah Marshall does come back and knock Claressa out, this is not a good performance at all. She is not doing the things that she needs to do. Savannah's talking to her a bit. There she goes. She's going in the clinch now. Good left by Savannah, but Claressa came back with a right, I believe. Yeah, like why are you trying to like she almost looks like Antonio Margarito in this fight. And those type of fighters against elite caliber fighters, they never last that long. Good left by Claressa. Good right by Claressa. Good right again. God, how do you just walk in there and take that? Yeah, that's another round for Claressa. Shields is the best. Yeah, she's certainly looking at. He said this girl said 4-2 to Shields. Um, I I don't know 2 rounds that you could have given them, Marshall. Maybe one, maybe. I mean, I'm sorry, she's getting shut out right now. She's just she's not doing what she needs to do. She's not using her feet at all. She's not using the range the correct way. She's trying to beat Shields at her own game. That's not working. Claressa was raised in the trenches, tough as hell. Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Savannah's really got to do a turnaround here. Savannah, one thing I will say is that she's not really losing energy, but she's not really super duper afraid of Claressa's power, but she's just not throwing enough and not doing enough. Although I will say that Claressa does need to be careful in these exchanges. Beautiful angles right there from Marshall. Uh, I guess that's how you fight a tall, big puncher. Go at them, no regard for your own life. Well, Claressa is doing what I said she would need to do. She is fighting on her back foot a lot, but she's also going forward when she needs to, making her uncomfortable. If she would have went back the whole entire time against Marshall, it probably wouldn't have worked. But she's hitting her when she needs to. So if I were to compare it to a fight, I'm trying to think. It's kind of like Canelo against Golovkin a little bit. Marshall might be winning this round. Claressa actually looks like she's tiring a bit. Claressa is counting her well though, up against the ropes. I'll give that round to Marshall. I would be afraid to go at the Amazon like that. Yeah, well, she may not have much of a choice. I'll give that round to Marshall. Pace is slower, puncher, must use pace to disrupt or loses. I agree. And not only is she not using the correct pace, but she's completely fighting out of her range. You don't want to fight on the, like I said, I know I've said it a lot, but you don't want to fight on the inside with a fighter that is quicker than you and has a shorter reach. That would be like Mayweather trying to fight on the inside with Pacquiao or trying to brawl with him. Not saying that it can be done, but it's not something that you want to do. See, around 8, yeah, I think Shields has this. Very good performance by her mainly. Savannah's making it tough. This is probably the toughest fight I've seen Claressa in, but it's still nowhere near enough. Good left by Claressa. I think that Marshall would also benefit from using her lead hand to blind Claressa. She's not really doing that. She's just using it maybe as a distance fighter and kind of just tapping it out there, which isn't bad, but there's so much more you could do with it. And Claressa landed a good overhand right a couple seconds ago. Another one. Yeah, she's just doing simple rolls, simple parries and rolls, and it's killing Marshall. Yeah, she's really trying to get that overhand right. What Marshall should be doing right now is just completely jabbing that lead hand interface. Not jab, but force it down the pipe and then set up a right hand or something. But she doesn't have the fight IQ, I don't think. And she's not a bad fighter, but Claressa's just better. Good left by Claressa. I give that round to Claressa. Yeah, she's pretty much winning this by shutout, in my opinion. She's doing exactly what she needs to do. Marshall needs to KO my. Oh, I agree. I agree 100%. She does. Now this isn't Britain, but I don't know. The last decision was, in my opinion, a bit iffy, so we'll see on this one. But of course, that was a very close fight, so not a robbery. Said 4 minutes. Dig deep and let her have it. I don't know if they think they're winning this fight or losing. Probably losing from what I'm guessing, but we'll see. Well, Ward just said that the fight was close. I don't think the fight is close at all. It's competitive, but competitive doesn't mean close. Claressa is completely out. I mean, Savannah's having some luck here, but she's not. Every time she gets a couple punches, Claressa clearly gets back in the fight because her speed is the advantage. And when you have the longer reach, your punches aren't usually going to get there as quick. Uh, they know they need the knockout. I sure hope so. Maybe Savannah's game plan is wear her down, where Savannah comes in the late rounds. We will see. Uh, it's possible because a lot of the time she does wear her opponents down. I don't think that that's the best game plan. I think that she could have done it more intelligently. because I think that if she would have done it a bit more intelligently, she probably could have worked. Uh-oh. Is Claressa hurt here? You can tell that Savannah's giving her hell. You can tell the power is real. You can tell that um, Savannah has some skills, but she's not fighting the smartest. Like, after you landed that, you should have created space and you should have landed more straight down the pipe. I don't know why you keep coming in. I mean, some may argue to, tire out in the clinch, but that's Claressa's good in the clinch. I would say Savannah's winning this round. I would give her this round. She's trying to land that left, but it's just too sloppy. Yeah, see now she's doing it a little bit. I'll give Savannah that round. Where's my pen here? Where the hell did I put that thing? You're right. In and out, user read. Yep. I agree. Uh, I was trying to write my score down, but I don't know where the hell I put my pen at. Uh, hmm. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, I have Claressa winning. How many rounds do I have winning? One, two, three, four, five, six. I have her winning 6 rounds. In my opinion, she's already won the fight. Final 2 minutes. If Savannah even possibly wants a split decision, she has to get a knockdown at the very least. You can tell that she's hurt because she's not. She's getting hit. Savannah's a bulldozer, but I think that she could have handled this much better. Good right by Marshall. Good left. Uh-oh. Like right now, she should be trying to split her up. I don't know why you continue to waste your time in that clinch because she's not doing anything in the clinch. When you've seen Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder or Andre Ward against Kovalev, they do good work in the clinch. They get these little shots to the body and to the head, which kind of aggravates you and wear you down over time. But Savannah, she doesn't do anything in the clinch. Good right by Savannah, but Claressa's still fighting in there. Good right by Claressa. Good right by Savannah. A little slide. Ooh, good body shot. I don't think you'll need your pen. Savannah knows she needs a knockout. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I would give Savannah this round, though, debatably. Ooh, good uppercut. I'll give Savannah that last round, but it's not enough. I would say that Savannah maybe won. Oh, crap, wrong one. I would say Savannah maybe won about 3, maybe 4 if you were being super generous. Maybe, but I don't even think she won that much. I think it was more about 7 rounds to 3, if that. Me and Marshall need to talk after this. Yeah, you definitely need to talk to her. She needs advice from Tyson Fury. That's who she needs advice from. But there's just certain fighters that, because in my opinion, Marshall had the capability to do better than that, but she just didn't. So that means that more than likely her boxing IQ was lacking. So Claressa, she did very well. She did exactly what she needed to do, because this was a very very tough challenge. Say landed 174 to like 132. Yeah, yeah. Claressa's defense was a bit better here. It still was a bit leaky, but it didn't look bad. I think Savannah knows she lost. I can tell by the look on her face. Shutout for Shield so far. Even if Savannah gets a knockdown, it's too late. I think if she would have got a knockdown in the last round, she maybe would have had a chance at a draw, possibly. But probably not after that. I would say it's a good 7 rounds to 3 for Claressa Shields. Taking a while. Interesting. I have a feeling it's going to be a split decision. Does it deserve to be? No. But that's fair. It's Claressa. Savannah, by the look on her face, she knows she lost. Yeah, that's a good decision. I can't tell if Savannah has her arms up or if she's clapping. Claressa's going wild. Hey, I would too. Biggest win of her career. I like I predicted, it would be the toughest match of her career, but I had her winning. I think by decision. Good win for Shields. I don't know really where she goes from here, but yeah, that's a good win. That's a great win. Well, Andre Ward's making the point to where he thinks the fight was super close. I'm not sure if he's just trying to say it was competitive. It was a good fight, but not to the point to where it could have went either way. A split decision would have raised a hell of a lot of questions. I agree. Rematch times two. Um, uh, I don't really know if Savannah Marshall really should get a rematch. To be quite honest with you, I mean, it was tough, but I wasn't really super impressed. I thought that she had the capability to do more, and she didn't have the fight IQ. I thought that Claressa won about 7 rounds to 3, 6 rounds to 4 if you really wanted to, but I think 6 rounds to 3 is I think that's the decent scorecard, or 7 rounds to 3. Oh, it certainly was a great fight. Women's boxing has had a great year between Baumgardner and what's her name, Meyer. This one, Shields versus Marshall, Taylor versus Serrano, which was a great fight. Women's boxing has had a great year, no doubt about it. Trying to see what she says in the interview here, but good on Claressa, man. My phone's about to run out of battery soon, so I'm hoping they get to an interview, but she collecting belts like Pokemon. Oh, yeah, I know. Alicia versus Taylor. Are they actually in the same division? That'd be very interesting. First, I'd love to see a rematch versus Mayer and Alicia, but they've had two fights, one a decade ago now. They're at a draw. Maybe hence they beat three times. Yeah, maybe. But to be quite honest with you, after that, I don't think Savannah Marshall. I don't think that she has what it takes to beat Claressa. I think Savannah's. I just don't think her boxing IQ is high enough. She do hit hard. Yeah, I told you. Alicia 130, Taylor 135. Okay, so that would be a good fight. If women's boxing continues like this, if we get big fights like this, it's certainly going to grow a lot bigger because this is a great matchup. Yeah, Clarissa's got some mouses under her eyes. Yeah, she got hit a bit. Yes, she is a hard puncher. I need to see Savannah Marshall more in the. I don't think she's ever going to beat Claressa in my opinion, but we'll see. Yep, yep. You see what Claressa is saying. She's saying every time Savannah would land a big punch, she landed right back, which is exactly what I said she would need to do because you can't let a fighter just bully you around like that, especially with that type of power. I really want to see Meyer versus Baumgardner too, but I have a feeling that Baumgardner probably win that just because of the mental edge. But that'd be a great rematch. There's no way Savannah Marshall wins a decision in the U.S., especially fighting like that. Savannah don't have much of a scratch on her face though. Doesn't matter. She still clearly lost, but it shows you how tough she is. Bevo versus Better Beeve is an all-time great fight. A very, very complicated fight. I agree. That's a great fight. That's if Bevo can even get past Ramirez, though. Ramirez is no joke. To be honest, I don't think that there needs to be a third one. I don't think Savannah Marshall would have much of a chance. Anyways, I guess that's really about it. But thank you all for who tuned in to the stream. I may go live for Deontay Wilder later on. I'm not sure. Can you do more commentary? I certainly can try. I can try to do Deontay Wilder tonight. There's a couple of good, decent fights on that. Um, So yeah, I'll see if I can do that. If not, then we'll definitely do it for another fight. I need to see what other fights are coming up. But thank you all for who tuned into the stream, supported me. The few of you that did, thank you very much. Good set of fights, really good set of fights. I will put out my fight review very soon, probably within the next half hour to couple hours. Of course, we got to also catch the Devin Haney versus George Kambosos fight and the Deontay Wilder versus Robert Elenius fight. But anyways, thank y'all for all tuned in. I guess I'll see y'all later.